Now welcome to the Rob Johnson Sports Show, presented by the Legacy Maker Sports Network.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Rob Johnson Sports Show here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can also find it on Rob Johnson Media as well. But I am represented here by the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Not going to be on here too long today for you guys. I'm going to be in and out, so just be patient with me as I'm trying to get this show recorded for the 4 o'clock hour. We're just going to talk about a few things. First of all, let's talk about Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley finally was able to get a deal done, $10 million, up to $11 million, and some incentives. I feel that he should have gotten more. I've said coming out that he should not have been the number 2 overall pick going to the New York Football Giants. However, since he's been there, the numbers just don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. We've talked about it. We've talked about how Daniel Jones is not an effective quarterback when Saquon Barkley is not on the football field. So it doesn't matter what my perspective is. I have to be fair to Mr. Saquon Barkley and say, you deserve more money. I have to say that you are the reason that the Giants made the playoffs last year and not Mr. Daniel Jones. So if I'm the Giants, I'm going to have a sit down. If I'm Brian Daboll, I'm going to have a serious heart-to-heart sit down with Saquon and tell him all and sell him on why he should come in and want to play hard for this football team this upcoming season. Speaking of a guy getting money that really doesn't deserve it, but I will never get down on a person for making money. When you're making money, I want everybody to make money. I want everybody to get their coin. But, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Herbert, he has not won a playoff game. 27-0. Allowed the Jacksonville Jaguars to come back. Do you let him go? No. But you do also have to, look him in the eye if you're the owner, the GM, and say, look, we're paying you this money, but there are going to be consequences behind this money. We may lose some players in the offseason. We may not be as good. So we want you to be able to carry us. Every network, don't care what it is, feels like everybody's always sniffing on Justin Herbert's jock because he has the look, he has the arm. But does he have the clutch gene? Does he have the ability to do things in the clutch that we need him to do? Does he have that killer instinct? And I say no, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think Justin Herbert has that killer instinct that we need in the National Football League to be an effective player. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I've said before, here on the Rob Johnson Show, I want everyone, again, to make their money. I want people to be able to live and do for their families, be able to live a prosperous life, have that sort of generational wealth, even though the owners make the majority of the money. However, if you are a Chargers fan, you've got to put the pressure on Justin Herbert. The media has got to stop being so easy on Justin Herbert. Look at the other quarterbacks in the National Football League that they put pressure on, guys who won playoff games. So hopefully this is a time where we start to put some real pressure on Justin Herbert because, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, he's been given the softball questions. He's been given the softball treatment. Even going back to Oregon, even going back to Oregon, he was given the softball treatment. He looked like he never really cared that much. He just liked to play. He just played football to play. Does he really love the game of football? Does Justin Herbert want football to be that thing in his life where he goes out and wins championships? Not saying guys like Phillip Rivers didn't love to win, but look at it, guys. Let's be honest here. Look at the San Diego to the LA Chargers over the years. Drew Brees went on to New Orleans and won a championship. He had some success in San Diego, but he left and had the ultimate success. Phillip Rivers had a lot of success in his career, but he did never win a championship. He never got to a Super Bowl. His biggest accomplishment, getting to the AFC Championship game where he was hurt, where LaDainian Tomlinson sat on the sideline with his helmet on. The year they were 14-2 under Marty Schottenheimer. This team hasn't even reached that plateau. This team, if they could have beaten Jacksonville, could have had an opportunity to get to the AFC Championship game. Where's the pressure for Justin Herbert? Now, let's get to another player that got paid yesterday. Trayvon Diggs. Do I believe Trayvon deserved it? Yes, I do. However, Trayvon Diggs must realize also that the contract he just got paid, that's going to put more pressure on Dallas Cowboys. He also has to remember Michael Parsons has to get paid. CeeDee Lamb has to get paid. This defense right now is in prime position to be one of the best defenses in the National Football League. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in that spot and you're Trayvon Diggs, you know you have Stephon Gilmore for at least 1 year, what you have to do, what you at least have to do is you have to take the opportunity to make this the most successful season that you can if you are Trayvon Diggs. Because you don't know how long this defense is going to be together. You don't know how long that this great defense with all these great power, all these great parts, the Odighizuwas, he's going to want to get paid. You're looking at Leighton Vander Esch. Sooner or later, he's going to ask for a bigger and better contract. So if you're Trayvon Diggs, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to make this year the ultimate year. You know you're going to probably get more passes your way. You know that Stephon Gilmore is going to probably take away some really talented receivers. So you can't get burnt. You can't get beat. Continue to tackle. Do what you do. Learn the lessons that you learned from the University of Alabama. And just continue to be that young player that we saw coming into the league. Let's see what else we have today, ladies and gentlemen. Not really too much more on the docket. Tomorrow, I am going to be giving you a special presentation from Victor Herrera here of the Legacy Maker Sports Network. We're also going to be talking more baseball. We're going to be talking some of the races. The races right now, ladies and gentlemen, are just great. The Los Angeles Dodgers with a great comeback last night. You know, we had the sports judge on the other day, just absolutely terrific in everything that he was doing, coming on, blessing us with his knowledge of the game of sports. Definitely. So, yeah. Like I said, guys, I don't really have that much time today. I apologize, but I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. to talk more subjects. We're going to be talking about Corey Dillon, possibly some NFL. We're going to be all over the place. So I will give you guys the topics later on tonight for episode 17 of the Rob Johnson Sports Show.